In a fight, anything can happen and often does. I want to talk about Brent Primus's win over Michael Chandler because I sustained the same injury. Hey guys, Ben Egli here. I want to talk about the very recent Bellator lightweight title fight between Brent Primus and Michael Chandler. Some people have, well, there's lots of different opinions going on out there. Some people think this, some people think that. The reason that I want to talk about it is because I've sustained the exact same injury that Michael Chandler did in a fight. It was last October. It was when I first won the King of the Cage professional welterweight title. The nerve behind the leg, if you kick it hard enough, and Brent is a very hard kicker, just like we're all supposed to be because we're professional fighters. And if you hit it just right, I mean, you lose all feeling in your foot. So, you know, that injury, it's a devastating injury. You kick the front leg so that the front leg stops working. A lot of times it's due to kind of like muscle injury and soft tissue damage, but, you know, kicking the nerve, whether you were aiming for it or not, and the foot stops working, that's the intended goal. The intended goal is to take away the mobility of your opponent. And I'm going to show you some video here and some pictures of kind of what happened to me. I'm from Oregon, so I know Brent Primus. We've had the pleasure of training together. Probably the first time 4 or 5 years ago. So in bias, we're from Oregon. I like the guy, but I wouldn't have made a video about this unless I knew about this injury. So let's look at the footage. When preparing for a fight, you prepare for the best and for the worst and everything in between. And this is something that I did not think was going to happen. I wasn't prepared for it, and I know Michael Chandler was probably the same because it's just such a freak accident. But it really isn't, because he's kicking my front leg to destroy my front leg. So even though it had never happened to me, had he won, it would have been because he kicked my leg so hard that my nerve died. So you saw there, the kick happened within the first 5 seconds. And here you go, you'll see the first ankle roll coming up here. So it took a little bit of time to develop. So for those people that thought that, oh, it wasn't the leg kicks because of this and that and he blocked the head, it takes a little bit of time for that to kind of kick in. So my leg was literally completely numb from below my kneecap down, and my foot was just hanging there. So that nerve, you can see, here's another picture, that nerve, it causes the feeling in your foot, but also controls the muscle that control the foot. So even though I couldn't feel it, I also couldn't move it correctly. So here's where it gets really bad. I knew that I had to win, and the only reason that I did win, honestly, because the distance was close. I threw this knee here and didn't let him get away. Had he broke range, because in the Chandler fight and the Primus fight, they were at striking range, and you literally don't have any footwork. If he could have got closer, you could have maybe made an argument that it was going to be close, but you can't hit somebody hard with one leg. It was a matter of time. Brent is an incredible champion. He deserves everybody's respect. It's fighting. So in closing, guys, in a fight, you know, we're out there trying to wreck each other, you know. I mean, it adds up, and like I said, Brent kicks super hard. He kicked him 2 or 3 times in the leg. I only got kicked once, and it was in the first 5 seconds. And again, it's the weirdest feeling because you're relying on both your legs to move and have footwork, but one leg is completely useless. It took a while for the nerves to come back. My chiropractor also diagnosed me with a completely ruptured tendon in the ankle, though. Thank goodness the tendons can regrow generally by themselves without surgery, depending on kind of the injury. So again, guys, give it up for Brent. He's an incredible guy, an incredible champion. He won fair and square. We tried to knock each other's legs off. You know, he did it. So give him some props. Thanks for watching. Really appreciate it. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you have questions, please comment below.